guys, welcome to Stephan and I. We're in the beautiful city of Montreal. In this video, we're gonna go to just a very traditional Quebec diner. After that, we're gonna try obviously one of the most famous sandwiches, not only in Quebec, but maybe in the world. And then at the end, we're gonna go to a very special restaurant, a sister restaurant of a chef that is well known not only in Quebec, but all over Canada. So very excited to share all of this food with you. Montreal, just so much to do, so much amazing food, and I can't wait to just dig into some of this epic food. Anyways, let's go try our first spot. This spot I've read some really good things about, so let's just walk over now. This place dates back to 1938, and their giant specialty, like I said, is beans or fevola, which is kind of beans in lard. Apparently, they dish out about 32 tons of these beans a year, which is a ridiculous amount. So yeah, just very traditional Quebec dishes and really cool vibe. Looks like they've renovated the place a little bit, but it's really cool to see some of the pictures and some of the history of this place. People like Maurice Richard, like, you know, very famous hockey player, have come and sat here and eaten here. Okay, so as part of the whole kind of traditional Quebec plate, it starts off with a pea soup, and pea soup, this kind of thing is just also just super traditional Quebec style. Man, I think this and the beans and maybe like, you know, 3 or 4 other dishes, I think you can't get more Quebec than that. So let's try it out. Oh man, just smells super hearty. Simple, hearty, nice texture with the beans, and then maybe add just a little bit of pepper. Just super comforting. Okay, so 2 dishes have arrived, and right away, the presentation is great. It's so old school. I love it. Just the kind of parsley on the side. You got just the vegetables. So we got the black sausage plate, and then we also have the traditional Quebec plate. So you're gonna have kind of like a meatball stew. I heard there might even be pig's feet in there. Then you have the mashed potatoes. You have the traditional tourtière right here, which is kind of like a meat pie. And then, of course, the baked beans on the side. These are incredibly famous, and I think that's what I'm going to try first. Should be just cooked in a lard, and then maybe a little bit of maple syrup. You can see maybe some bacon in there too. And look at that amazing lard on the bottom. Oh man, you know, if we're still a little bit hungry after this, I might just order another side plate of this. Okay, that is just rich, buttery, tastes the lard 100%, and it is awesome. That is great. Oof. Okay, I'm gonna have to come back to this very soon because that's amazing, but let's go for this kind of Quebec plate here. So, right away the meatballs. Sauce it up with some of that gravy. Oh, maybe a bit of mashed potato too. Let's do that. Oh, there you go. Not very salty, but I'm really liking the meatball. The meatball is fairly meaty. Very, very kind of basic gravy. Let's try the tourtière. So this also just so traditional. And like I said, you can get these in full plates. We just thought we would sample a little bit of everything. Once again, also very simple, not too salted. I'm gonna try a little bit more just because this is very addictive. Oh, get a bit of gravy in there too. Maybe get a carrot, and then a little bit more of that right there. Just a whole bunch of ground meat in there. I think it's beef. It's just a very good meat pie. The crust nice and buttery too. Okay, now let's go right into this. This I'm actually very excited about. Blood, sausage, and a very kind of traditional accompaniment with the kind of grilled apples. And of course, I love just the veggies on this side. It's so good. But I'm gonna focus all my attention on this blood sausage because, oh man, I can smell it from here. Just the ironiness. I'm gonna get a bit, you know what, I'm gonna get the full apple. Actually, you know what, I'm gonna try it by itself first. Okay. Oh, I think we have a winner here. That is outstanding. They've really kind of crisped up the outside, so you get the kind of crispy edge, and as soon as you bite into it, you get this creamy, meaty, a little bit irony, but really not too much. Just amazing sausage. And of course, the epic combination with the apple. You have to do it. I might just cheat a little bit here. Get some of this guy on there. And there you go. Okay. I don't know if you're supposed to put the baked beans on there, but why not? Oh man, I 100% recommend that. The sweetness, the creaminess, the beans mixed with that blood sausage is a very good combination. And once again, that blood sausage is just so freaking good. I'm gonna continue eating these baked beans by myself, obviously, and we'll see you at the next spot. A lot of people know Schwartz. It is the most famous deli for smoked meat sandwiches in Montreal, but since everybody knows about it, I want to kind of try another spot out. And I've heard so much about LOBSTER's, just a very traditional, amazing deli with smoked meat, whole bunch of other stuff. So let's get our smoked meat game on. I am very excited. I'm still a little bit of a smoked meat noob. I've tried Schwartz's and a couple of other ones, and I've been very wowed. So let's see if I am more wowed by this spot. Some people even consider this spot the best in the city. So let's try it out, LOBSTER's Deli. Already, I just love the vibe here. It's just kind of happening. It's super local, and it's just everybody's moving all over the place, moving meat sandwiches or boxes. There's people cutting things. We got the super smoked meat sandwich. The bread is very small compared to the amount of meat, which is fine. So just a whole bunch of juicy smoked meat, and look how just amazingly juicy that is. Oh yeah, perfect. They don't really ask you what kind of fat ratio you want. They just kind of give you a sandwich, and then they kind of just tell you to shut up. I'm kidding. They're pretty nice, but it is very kind of brisk service. So anyways, let's just take a bite, and then I think the first bite's gonna be mostly meat. Oh man. Oh.
You see the toothpick, huh? You see the toothpick, huh?
Oh, the tooth. Yeah, I see.
Yeah, don't eat it.
Don't. Oh, really? Okay. Je l'ai
Take
évité.
it out after.
After, yeah.
Well, not
okay,
after
but
everything. Because
I mean, I don't know if it's doing anything though, but yeah. Okay. All right, perfect. One more bite. Oh, I really like those different kind of cuts. Every kind of slice of meat is a different thickness. It's funny, they told me don't eat the toothpick, but I don't think the toothpick is really doing anything. It's just here and all the meat's already coming out. Since there's so much meat, I might have to just add some more mustard to it. Oh, there you go. Perfect. And then I'm gonna chase it with a pickle after. Oh, that mustard is perfect. Oh man, overall, just a perfect pick-me-up. That's seriously good smoked meat. I'm very happy I stopped by here. I'm already loving this place so much. Ah, it smells like pee. Okay. I don't know why we had to do the long walk. I could have just said it from here. Just such a cool deli, so much personality. All the staff is just so awesome. In terms of the smoked meat, it's really good. Yeah, very good quality. Some people will probably like to have an option between like lean meat and fattier meat. Here they just kind of give it to you. They don't ask you how you want it. They're just like, this is how it is, and eat it. I don't know. I think I'm kind of like both equally. I think I like the option, but also I like just being, I like just being given food and then just having the food speak for itself. Anyways, we're gonna explore the city a little bit, and then tonight, oh man, such a special restaurant. House. It's pretty much Joe Beef's sister restaurant, and it's a little bit more casual. The prices are still a little bit high. For example, a foie gras breakfast sandwich, including truffles, will set you back about $70. But the breakfast sandwich itself with the foie gras is about $35. So maybe one day where I'm really popular on YouTube and I'm raking in the money, I can add the truffle. But for now, let's just be a little bit reasonable. This place, I haven't been this excited for food for a little while. Just knowing the chef and knowing the concept behind it.
I'm sorry.
I'm very, very excited. So anyways, I'll stop talking and the food will come soon. Couple of dishes to start, and I've already put my fork into this raw scallop here. So raw scallop, you can order it one at a time per person, and just comes with a green sauce. I'm not sure exactly what the sauce is, but I'm gonna kind of spray a little bit of this lemon on there. Wow, it's so creamy, has a little bit of taste of the sea, but also just very, very clean. I don't really know how much this costs, they didn't tell us, but right now, I don't really care. It's like umami in a morsel of seafood. I'm gonna save this for a little bit later. Now, the next one is this beef tartare. And right away, I'm gonna try it by itself. Looks like it maybe comes with a little bit of Parmesan cheese. Very expensive beef tartare, I must say. It's about $30, but look at that, just amazing cut of beef. I think it's cut fairly coarse. That was not Parmesan. That was fresh horseradish. That just gives it this spicy, amazing just kick. Like I said, the beef cut very, very coarsely, so you're really tasting every morsel of the raw beef. And it's gonna go super amazingly on this bread here. Oh, but I gotta get more of that horseradish. It's outstanding. Oh, there you go. Okay, perfect. One more bite. It's not as buttery as some other beef I've had before, but that beefy flavor just comes through. Even through the very strong horseradish, you can taste the quality of the beef, and it's just coated in a little bit of pickle too. Very pickly and a little bit mustardy too. This is probably one of my most exciting moments. This is a foie gras breakfast sandwich, and it looks like they even put some hollandaise on top and then some maple syrup on the bottom. This is ridiculous. I am loving this 100%. Okay, let me cut this and let's see what it looks like inside. Well, one side has an egg, the other one doesn't. Oh, the foie gras. Oh, there's a bit of an egg right there. Okay, we massacred it a little bit. So let me try to put some of this egg back on the foie gras. Oh, look at that. Okay, let's just cut this like this. This is something you probably can't eat with your hands. So I'm just gonna kind of eat it all together. Seared foie gras, you can see it right there. And of course the egg, and then the maple syrup. And this is a very messy breakfast sandwich. Let's give it a shot. Boy, does that work really well. Super creamy hollandaise. You get the maple syrup, which is amazing. The foie gras and the egg just melt together. It's an expensive sandwich, but because of the foie gras, that's what really makes it expensive. Of course, the seared foie gras, can't go wrong. Let's get a little bit more of the egg, and then a little bit more of that bread there. And yeah, let's just soak it all up. There's no pretty way to eat this. Let's be honest. There's even some bacon in there too. Wow. The only thing is maybe it could be a little bit more salty because I do get a lot of the maple syrup in there. I will keep on eating this, and there's one more just very special dish coming up. Last dish is the lobster spaghetti. Now this has been on their menu for a little while because, let's be honest, I've been cripping this menu for about a couple weeks now. It's just a whole bunch of spaghetti with a creamy garlic, I think, and lobster and bacon sauce. We asked for the half lobster, and I guess they found the lobster's very baby cousin. It is a fairly expensive dish. It's about $70, but you know, I mean, it does look really good. And look at that lobster. Oh, look at that right there. Oh, yes, perfect. Okay, so let's do a bit of this pasta to start. I'll just get this on my plate. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. Right on over here. Perfect. Let's, you know what? Oh, there's a claw too. Oh, you know what? I gotta do the claw. Let's do the claw. And of course, okay. That works even better. Look at that. And of course, a Nova Scotia lobster on top of that. Let's cut this lobster in half here. Oh, yes, perfect. And let's get a little bit of this pasta. Roll it up like my ancestors, or kind of 25% Italian. Oh yeah, the pasta, beautifully al dente, very nice and creamy. The sauce itself is very light. Alright, almost like a rosé sauce, and then a little bit of seafoodiness inside. The lobster, can't complain. That is perfectly cooked. I really like it. Maybe I would like a little bit more seafoody, salty flavor in the spaghetti itself. But overall, you know, it's a very minor complaint, and you know, I'm still loving this pasta. I think it's really amazing, and you know, it is a little bit high on price though, but no, it's still lobster pasta. It's still really good, and all the elements are just super fresh, super amazing. It's a good dish to be ending this vlog on. Let's eat this, and let's transition to the end.
Oh, hi there. Oof, that was awful. What a cool day we had there, just eating traditional Quebec dishes. Of course, the smoked beef sandwich, and then at the end finishing off with such an iconic restaurant. Now, here's where I kind of dampened the mood a little bit. Was it worth the price? My expectations were very high going into this restaurant. While every dish was extremely solid, I felt like all of the dishes had just very minor execution issues. Is it worth the price point, especially that lobster spaghetti? While I do think I would be happy to pay probably $50 for that dish, $70 seems a little bit steep, especially considering the amount of lobster we had, which I thought was fairly minimal. However, that being said, these are very minor execution issues that obviously, you know, could be different on a different night. It still doesn't dampen the experience. The experience was amazing, the service was excellent, and of course, you know, they have such a cool menu, and I will be back to try the dishes. I really do want to hit up Joe Beef, that is the big one. And of course, Cabane à Sucre is another one that's on my radar, so hopefully soon. Those are very hard to get reservations into. You know, that'd be kind of cool actually, Cabane à Sucre during winter. That would be pretty awesome. If you do enjoy our videos, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon so we can notify you of future videos, and of course, hit us up with those comments. Any other spots in Montreal we should try out. I already have a list, so we'll see. Anyways, we'll see you very soon. Ciao for now.